Welcome students to the online lecture of Money and Banking ECO 432. This is our second lecture. So if you have missed lecture 1 which has already been uploaded, please refer back and find lecture 1 before you start lecture 2. So the reading material for this lecture would be chapter 2, Introduction and Overview of Financial System by Frederick Mishkin, The Economics of Money, Banking and Financial Market. Previous lectures we have been seeing the definition of financial system, which is a group of institutions that channels funds from different entities having surplus of funds to those who have shortage of funds. So the main function of financial system is to channel funds who have excess of it to those who have shortage of it. And in the absence of financial system, the entire financing process freezes up. So we have also seen that the financial system consists of two groups of institutions, the financial market and the financial intermediary. So when we refer to financial market, we talk about direct financing, because in this market funds are directly transferred from the lenders to the borrowers. On the other hand, the indirect financing occurs when funds are indirectly transferred from the lenders to the borrowers. Here, the buyers and the sellers of securities, or the lenders and the borrowers, do not know each other. Rather, they have a medium that facilitates borrowing and lending. So, financial intermediaries thus act as a medium between buyers and sellers. They receive funds from savers who has excess money and lend them to borrowers who have shortage of money. And you can think of banks when we refer to financial intermediaries. So the following chart resembles the functioning of financial market. So remember, there are always two groups of people in the economy, the one that saves and the other one that spends. Now the ones who save are basically the lenders, because they lend out the excess amount of money they have as savings. So they are represented in this yellow box. On the other hand, the other group of people are the borrowers, who are basically the spenders. And these borrowers, they have excess amount of shortage of money, and what they do is they borrow money from financial intermediaries or financial market in order to finance their investments and their needs. So they are depicted here in this blue blocks. Now, when we talk about financial intermediaries, which is represented by this pink area, so here as you can see that the funds are directly flowing to the financial intermediaries from the lenders, and from them, with the help of financial intermediaries, the funds are then going back to borrowers or the spenders. So here, in between these two group of people, the lenders and the borrowers, we have a financial intermediary which acts as a medium between these two group of people, and that is why we call it indirect financing. On the other hand, if we talk about direct financing, here the funds will be directly transferring from the lenders to the borrowers, and this entire process will be taking place in the financial market. So the savers and the borrowers, they will interact in the financial market. So the lenders or the savers, they will buy securities, stocks and shares and earn positive interest upon buying those shares, whereas the borrowers will be issuing stocks or securities and will be giving back the lenders their required interest. And the entire process is direct, because here both the lenders and the savers are familiar with the borrowers. That was up until the last lecture. So in today's lecture, we shall be looking on to the different kinds of financial markets that are available in the economy for the investors and the savers to channel their funds through.